Hey everyone, I hope things are settling down after Christmas for you. Now, as for the title of this video, I mean it. Don't watch this video first, at least. I added this to my channel because, well, I add pretty much everything I film to this channel. But this is just my footage from a segment I was asked to film for the Foam News Collective. And if you are not subscribed to them, you really should be. There's going to be a link in the description and in the first pinned comment where you can see their full 2024 wrap video that I was lucky enough to be a part of. And you can go back through and see and hear all of their podcasts and videos. They're really doing a great job summarizing everything that's happening in the hobby. With that one source, you can pretty much be up to date on everything. So that's KT, Family Foam Sport, Vile Mods, Grimz. You need to check them out. Now, what I was asked to do was just talk about, in the casual category, some of the notable releases in 2024. So I try to zip through those, and then at the end I make my assessment of who I think really did kind of the best job in that kid-friendly casual category. Go watch the original video where you can see all about 2024, not just the casual stuff. You can learn more about the pro things. You can learn about some of the events, some of the competitive landscape. You can learn about all of it. The next little bit is just my stuff I recorded that I'm adding to my channel for posterity. So with that, jump on over, follow the link, check out that 2024 wrap up from the FNC. That's the Foam News Collective. All right, we will see you guys soon with a new video. And up next, if you've already watched theirs, feel free to watch through my 2024 casual collection just for those watch hours. It's all I wanted for Christmas. All right, bye guys. Hey everyone, it's Maritime Foam here. I am delighted to be asked to recap some of 2024's casual blasters and what came out. And you know what? There's quite a bit. I'm not going to mention every blaster, but here we go, and let's get through what we can in the next few minutes. Starting with Nerf, way back at the beginning of the year, we saw the Challenger and the Mirage, a couple fairly solid entries into the rival ecosystem, not without flaws, but generally everyone was happy to see more rival. Seems like a long time ago now. We also had some new Fortnite blasters like this Halftone Hero. I can't even remember how this thing works. 6-shot Smart AR. Kind of interesting Nerf Wild blasters that replaced Nerf Elite Junior. As a hobby, it seems like we can't quite decide if they're necessary, but some of the shells are really interesting. There have been a shark, a lion, and recently there was a 2-pack called the Venom Strike with a couple of scorpions. The shells at least looked interesting. We also have a few entries into a new generic zombie series. Forgoing the name Zombie Strike, Nerf has chosen to just call these Nerf Zombie. They do feature a lot of printing on the blaster like we've seen with X-Shot skins. This is the Corruptor. There is also a Hammer Prime blaster in the series and a foam bat. Whether there will be more remains to be seen. And of course, the biggest news for N-Series in 2024 was N-Series. Like it or lump it, it was a big move for Hasbro, introducing new darts and a whole new line of blasters. I'm holding the Sprinter right here, but of course that first initial launch had the Infinity, a big belt-driven blaster. We had the Pinpoint, the Sniper category, the Agility, the new Strong Arm, and the Ward. And we had a Jolt that wasn't called a Jolt. I forget. It remains to be seen if the N-Dart will stand the test of time. It was interesting to note that there are some Minecraft blasters that are out and they use the N-Series dart, heralding that shift to all N-Series all the time. But time will tell. It's interesting to me that even though the Nerf Minecraft crossbow was N-Series, this Nerf axe is regular Elite darts. I'm sure just a matter of production timing. Moving on from Nerf, this is also a big year for X-Shot. X-Shot has done a lot of interesting things. Over Halloween, they dropped a huge influencer box in the shape of a coffin to a few people to show off some of their new Insanity line. These blasters would all connect together, and while they were nothing radically new, they're very interesting and a refreshing new aesthetic. X-Shot is always busy putting out a collection of easy-to-use blasters, but one of my favorites from X-Shot was the Blaster Corn. A cute little, decently performing single-shot blaster shooting in the mid-80s with adorable styling. Before I wrap up X-Shot, I do want to mention I'm also looking forward to the new Clip Mania blaster. Their version of the Strife reviews so far have been pretty positive, and I'm looking forward to getting that up here in Canada as well. Over to Dart Zone, I am keeping it on the casual side. Other people will cover pro. We do have the Desperado, which is a really interesting blaster that primed and fired with one trigger pull, hence that really large trigger, and it worked really well. It's also exciting to see some reissues of some of their classic casual blasters in new Nitro Shot colors. A blaster like the Savage Spin is something I would love to see get a little bit more life in those new colors. From Busby, of note, we had a commercial casual version of the Skewer by Taffy. I'm going to be keeping my eyes out for that one. I think it's really exciting that a community designer had one of their designs picked up and put into mass production. What a cool and impressive feat, and I can't wait to get one for my collection. Another blaster from Busby that looks interesting to me is the Busby Rogue. I regret not picking this one up the last time I was in the US. With a 30 round clear drum, it has a really cool look to it. And by all reports, it works well. And I'm sure we're pretty much out of time. One blaster line that was mentioned to me that I didn't have a lot of experience with was the Alien Gen line of blasters. Now these are a bunch of interesting looking blasters of very different shapes. They look like they're using some ideas from some popular blasters in the past from Nerf. We have something that almost looks like a Quadrot with a 4-dart Smart AR, but with a bunch of cool alien theming on them, and I'm all about that. Those are something I have not seen here in Canada either. It is my opinion, after extensive testing with kids at parties and events, that the kid friendliness that was the whole goal of the N1 series of blasters leaves a little to be desired. They're a bit hit or miss. Something like the Pinpoint jams a lot. Meanwhile, when it comes to these consumer grade or kid blasters, in my opinion, everyone's playing catch up to X-Shot, where you have front loading, easy primes, cool designs, and pretty decent performance. If we could just get that quality up a little bit on the plastic, there'd be no touching them. I know I missed some blasters. I probably missed one of your favorite blasters, so if I did, put it down below. Let us all know what an outrage it is that Maritime Foam did not mention your favorite. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you everyone for watching. Enjoy the next segment of this video. Thanks for watching the Foam News Collective, and thanks for supporting all of your friendly YouTubers. Have a wonderful, wonderful holiday, and we'll see you all more this month and in the new year. Bye-bye for now.